Hi everybody. We're going to go ahead and start with the main riff that people would recognize from Velvet Revolver's Slither. So the song name is Slither, the band name is Velvet Revolver, and let me play the first, well actually it's what we're going to learn, all of it that we're going to learn in this lesson, so this is the whole thing. Here we go. Okay. Now, what we're doing, the way we're doing this song now is we're having to do it in drop D. So basically, you're seeing me lay my finger flat across these strings, but I'm not in standard tuning. So I'm playing a power chord, but I'm not forming it the way you're used to sing a power chord. Basically, what is happening is I tune down this string, the bottom E string, to a D, because it's normally at an E. Now when I drop it down, I basically drop it down 2 frets worth, or a whole step. What that means is I have to press it 2 frets worth higher to get the same note. So instead of playing a power chord like this, because I have to lower this string 2 frets, I have to press it 2 frets higher to get the same note. So instead of the power chord looking like this, I got to bring that note up to here. So instead of pressing it like that, it's just easier just to go across it with one finger. And basically what I'm doing when I go across is I'm pressing down and I'm playing the E string. Sorry about that. I'm playing the E string and the A string in the same fret. So 3rd fret on the E string and 3rd fret on the A string right there. Okay? And same goes for 5th fret or wherever you play the guitar, the chord on the guitar, it's just going to be straight across those frets. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started with this song. Our first chord is actually a D chord, and it's open. So what we're going to do, I'm going to strum up here so you can see my hands a little bit better. This riff starts off with an open. So we're going to, it's probably a good idea for you to try and mute a little bit if you're not real good at missing the strings. So I want you to mute all the bottom 4 strings so that you just play these top 2 thickest strings, okay? So play those open. Now you're going to play the 3rd fret, okay? Now I'm just going to say frets here because we're only going to have 1 fret for every chord. So it's open, then 3rd, okay? And then 4th fret. Okay, so open 3rd, 4th. Then it's open 5th, 6th, or no, I'm sorry, it's open 3rd, 4th. Then it's open 6th, 7th. Okay, open 3, 4. Open 6, 7. Then it's open again, and then go all the way to 10. So this is the 10th fret right here, because this is the 12th and that's the 9th. So this is the 10th. And then open again. Okay? So far we've got open 3, 4. Open 6, 7. Open 10. And open again. And then back to 6, 7. Okay? So let's go through that again. Open 3, 4, open 6, 7, open 10, open 6, 7, and then we have open again, and then 5, open, 3, 4, and then it starts over. Okay, so let's go through that whole thing. Open 3, 4, open 6, 7, open 10, open 6, 7, open 5, open 3, 4, and then you start over. Okay? Now the rhythm on this song is straightforward. There's no chords in this in this riff here that actually go longer than another one. So you basically play them all the same length. So just start off going slow. Okay, and then you just continue with that, and once you get comfortable with it, speed it up. Okay, now I want you to pay attention as I just showed you how to go through all those notes. Pay attention to what fingers I'm using. I don't want, it's going to be harder, and it's not going to sound as good if you're using one finger for all these chords, because you're going to slide some of them, and if you're having trouble using more than one finger, then it's a good exercise for that anyways. So remember, I just like to play the whole thing with my first and second, but you can do first and third if you'd like, but first and second works good, except for this last part where you go, you know, the 5, open, 3, 4, because those two are spread out. But I would use different fingers for it during the song. So let's go through it one more time. Ready? Go. Open 3, 4, open 6, 7, open 10, open 6, 7, open 5, open 4, 3, 4. Okay? Okay? And full speed is about this fast. Something like that. Now, there is one other thing you have to take into consideration is the palm muting. They're playing it flat out with no muting or anything when you first hear it, but then when the lyrics come in, you want to start palm muting the notes. So here's what you're going to do. I'm going to get back from the camera a little bit since you already know the frets I'm using, and I want you to see that I'm palm muting. Let's go down here a little bit. I'm palm muting the A string and this lowest, it's the E string, but it's playing in D now. So I'm going to palm mute those first, or those fattest 2 strings with this part of my hand. I just take that right there, put it on the bridge, and then move forward until you're touching those strings, and you want a muted note. It's going to sound something like this. Okay? If I'm not touching it at all, it keeps ringing. And if I touch it too far up, it's too muted. So you want to get right back here and move it up and down this way until you get just the right sound. And basically, you just keep your hand right there and play all your notes that you played before, but you play them muting it. Okay? Now, that's probably good for that one. Oh, the only other thing that you might want to know is I've got a lot of distortion on my sound right now. And you can get your distortion however you have the means to. If it's built into an amp, a distortion pedal, however you can get your distortion, just keep it pretty high for this one. I'm just using a Line 6 Spider 2 amp on the Insane channel, and I didn't do any other adjustments to it. If you have a guitar with humbuckers in it, it's going to have a deeper, better crunch, but it's not a necessity. If you're just at home playing, you know, and having fun playing these songs, then use what you got and have fun with it. So